Aloha everyone and welcome to another Tinkers Academy video. I'm your host Kay Elmer, and in this video I'd like to share with you 5 recent finds of supplements that have some really great research and background, well documented in terms of what they do, and they were just some new ones I'd never heard of because like, if you're like myself, biohacker, health conscious, you take supplements, and I take a lot of supplements, and in fact I'm always looking for something new to try, so I thought I'd just go ahead and share my recent 5 finds that you might find interesting that you might have never heard of before. So let's jump right in, hey? Okay, so the first one is a find called, it's this supplement called Usnea. And now this goes back forever and ever. It was actually been used in traditional medicine for a really long time. Ancient Greeks used it. It comes from a lichen that grows on trees, bushes, rocks, and soil of temperature of humid climates worldwide. Okay, and so the thing about Usnea, and this is really good for if you're, it's flu and cold season, obviously, and this one's actually really good for helping with sore throats. It's great for reducing pain and fever. So this is kind of what that was used for. And so it's kind of a really interesting thing. I'm kind of keeping it in my cabinet in case, I do catch cold and that sort of thing. But the other thing too, that it actually helps in weight loss and also in wound healing. So it's kind of a cool thing that I just found, and I thought maybe, hey, you might want to be interested in it as well. Now, another one is called, and this is a really tough one to pronounce. The short name is PEA, and it's pronounced Palmitoylethanolamide. And this thing is an endocannabinoid like lipid mediator, if you understand what that means. But basically, it's an anti-inflammatory, analgesic, antimicrobial, immunomodulatory, and it has neuroprotective effects. And there's a lot of research on this one. And so the thing that's amazing about this one is this one also helps with reducing pain and inflammation and joint health, healthy aging, anti-allergy. It's really good for athletic performance and brain and cognitive health and gut health. So this is a really interesting one that's just popped up recently on the radar of things people are taking for supplements for health. And so I thought this would be a really great one. Now, I've tried this for 30 days, and I'm planning to give it another 60 more days to see if it moves the dial. Now, another one I thought was really great, and this one falls into the world of prebiotics. Now, Inulin is a water-soluble storage polysaccharide that belongs to a group of non-digestible carbohydrates called fructans. Okay, but bottom line though is, a lot of people are all about probiotics. You hear that everywhere, like mainstream, marketing guys have really kind of just pushing probiotics. But what you don't hear enough about is people taking prebiotics. So probiotics are the gut bacteria that you take, that you kind of supplement your own and replenish the things that are destroyed through your regular lifestyle. But then prebiotics is what feeds your healthy gut gut microbiome. So you need to feed those guys. So I currently take like a psyllium husks. I put that into my morning shake. But one of the things that you can also do is take other types of prebiotics that feeds, so you want to feed your little garden that's going on in your gut. And so now Inulin has been found to be really, really helpful for that. It's a great prebiotic. And it really helps with things like constipation, blood sugar control, obviously gut health, mineral absorption, appetite regulation, and weight loss. So, if you're interested in weight loss, this is something that will really help you because it really helps your gut stay healthy. Now, a fourth one is called Fisetin. This one's popped up on the radar as a pretty amazing, supplement. A lot of really good documentation on this. And what this is, it's a flavonoid and is found in fruits and vegetables and so forth. Now, one of the things about Fisetin is that the anti-aging, you biohackers might want to really pay attention to this, is that they're really finding out that this is really helpful for anti-aging because it functions as a senolytic. And what that means is it helps your body process all of those cells that are kind of dying off in you because they just can't replicate anymore. Our cells replicate, and then your DNA gets a copy of a copy of a copy, and after a while, they just get worn out. They can't make any more copies. That's why we all age and die, basically. But it helps as a senolytic in terms of managing those senescent cells and allowing your healthy cells to thrive. And that's why the research on Fisetin is pretty amazing. So it's a really great anti-aging. It protects the brain. It improves the outcome of people who have suffered strokes. it helps prevent the malignant changes in cells to begin with. And then again, it helps fight obesity. So this is another one, including with inulin, in terms of helping with weight loss. And of course, if you have diabetes, it helps you manage with that. So Fisetin's kind of like, woo, this is a super supplement. That's pretty interesting. That's something you might want to give a try. Now, the fifth super supplement that I just recently kind of ran across is taurine. Now, taurine is a natural chemical compound that occurs naturally in your body. We just don't, some of us just don't make enough of it. But the thing about it is if you have sufficient amounts of taurine in your body, okay, then because, you start to make less and less of it as you age, right? But what having a substantial amount of taurine in your body, so heads up old people like me, is that it helps reverse the aging in older animals. And they're actually finding out studies that it's proving to do that. So as you get older, you make less taurine. So supplementing it on taurine in your older age, your benefits include helps with diabetes and heart health and exercise performance and eye health and hearing, and it has neuroprotective effects, and it helps with your liver. So, these are 5 really kind of cool, Usnea, I'm not Inulin, Fisetin, and Tarine, that are 5 new supplements that I'm trying and I thought was really cool. I just wanted to share it with you. And, I included the prices, and there's links in the video description if you're interested in picking it up and giving it a try. Because, hey, if you're like me, you're always looking for new stuff to try. Here's 5 suggestions that might help you out. So, hey, thanks for watching. Wanted to make this really quick. If you ever want to learn more about what I do, and I do all this stuff all the time, I've got a blog called The Tinker's Academy. Links in the video description below. Also have a health and healing chat group on Telegram, and we talk about all this stuff. So I hope you like the content. I hope this was helpful, and give it a try. Anything for your health is a good thing. So have a great day. Aloha.